Hello everyone and welcome to the RecyclerView crash course in the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to tell you anything that you need about the RecyclerViews. Hit the subscribe button and let's get started. Here you have an example of the RecyclerView. Here you can see some items that are displayed just like each other in the main activity of an application. You can store different types of data in the RecyclerView, just like photos, text, checkbox, and everything you want. Normally you will see in the applications the RecyclerView in this shape, or just like grid view, similar blocks beside each other. Each item, each row of the RecyclerView has its own layout, and we have to design the layout. For example, here I have 3 text views and a constraint layout and the card view, and the RecyclerView doesn't hold any data itself. It has an RecyclerView adapter. The adapter will take the data from a database and will put it into this layout as the pattern, as the shape, and then it will be displayed here in the RecyclerView. So today I'm going to show you how to do this. First of all, we are creating the layout of this RecyclerView. Then we are creating a data class to hold the data, and then we are creating the RecyclerView adapter to take data from the data class and store it into layout and display it into the main activity. Stay tuned to do this together. Let's go. For this I've created this project, and here in the activity_main I've added a RecyclerView and set the ID ResView on it, and the RecyclerView is connected to the constraint. Then here I've clicked on this layout and new on the layout resource file, and then I've created here this list item.xml. By pressing OK, it will be created. And here I've designed this layout. I have a card view here. The card view has the width, match parent, and the height wrap content, margin 5 dps and elevation 8 dp, and the corner radius 10 dp. And then I've added this constraint layout inside this card view, and then inside this constraint layout I have the image view 100 dp to 100 dp, and with the left margin, a start margin 5 dp. Then I have 2 text views. First one for the name with the text size 20 dp, and the second one for the ingredients here. And it's a very simple layout that I've designed for single row of the RecyclerView. Let's go to the main activity and let's what we have here. Here I've initialized this image array and names array and ingredients array. Here are the images, these names, and the simple strings as the ingredients. And here in the drawable I've added these 6 photos, and you can see the photos. Okay, and also I've initialized the RecyclerView, and here as well RecyclerView is equals to find view by ID or .id RecyclerView. And here I've initialized item array list of a class is called pizza, and as you see it's red, so we have to create this class as the data class. So here again on this package I'm going to right click, new Kotlin class and data class, and I'm going to call it pizza. Okay, now I have this class. I have to add 3 variables here. First of all, image title with a type of integer, then name with a type of a string, and then ingredients again with type of a string. This class doesn't have body, only the constructor. So we are done in this class, and now we have to add the adapter. And as I said, the adapter playing the role of the interface between the database and the view. So here again, Kotlin class file and class, and I'm going to call it res as the short for RecyclerView and adapter. The RecyclerView has some different parts, and each part plays a specific rule. So I'm going to add here 3 items as the first line of the class. First of all, I need a list, private variable, and I'm going to call it pizza list, value. The type is array list. Out of this pizza data class. Okay, then we have to describe the rule of this class to this class. So I'm going to add RecyclerView here dot adapter. Till now our class knows that it's playing the rule of adapter of the RecyclerView, and then I have to mention what is the holder of this the view holder of this RecyclerView. So it will be again this class recycler adapter dot view holder, which is an inner class, and we have to create it right now. Okay, so if I click on it, it gives me the option to create this class for me here in the recycler adapter. Okay, I can leave it like this or just write inner here to make it inner class. And now I have to pass here item view, with a type of view, and then again I have to mention extend that it's a RecyclerView view holder. And then I'm going to pass this item view. Yeah, that's everything for this class, and later we will add the items of this class inside. Now I'm going to click on this, click on the ball, and implement members. These are three overridden functions that we need them, all of them. We have to mark them and add them here. First of all, this get item count. As I said, each part of this adapter plays a rule, a specific rule. The rule of this overridden function, get item count, is to mention how many lines we have to create to display on the screen. So return pizza list dot size. The size of this array list will be here stored as the number of rows in our recycler view. Then here in the view holder, I have to initialize my widgets, the widgets that I've created here, like image view and these two text views. So TV name, short for text view name, and the type is text view, and the name is TV name. Okay, and here TV ing, short for ingredients, and here text view. Okay, now I've initialized all of the widgets here. Then here, this overridden function on create view holder will hold the view of this recycler view. So here I have to write layout inflator that from parent dot context, and then dot inflate where the resource ID or dot layout dot list item, then again parent, and then false. So just like this, and then we have to return this item view back to the view holder class. Okay, Simply in these two lines, we have set this this list item layout that we have created as the layout of the row of our recycler view, and we pass it to this view holder. And now here on bind view holder, we'll set the data on our widgets. So here first I need a value. I'm calling it current item, and it equals to pizza list, and I'm going to pass the position. Simply means that whenever the recycler view, the view of it will be created, just like when we are opening the application, for each row, once the compiler will come here and check the data inside this function. If this position is for example 0, and on the beginning we are taking the 0 position of this array, 0 position of this array and this array, and we will store it into the data class, and then it will be displayed into the first row of the recycler view. And then we are going to the next. This position will be 1, and it will be 1 here, and so on till the end. And this one is the 5th one, and at the end this position will be 5. It will be stored here, and out of the all data the compiler will take this and this and this, and will be displayed on the last row of the recycler view on the screen. Now I have to set the data. So holder dot image title dot set image resource, and then this dot image title. For the next one, holder dot tv name dot text equals to current item dot name. And for the last one, holder dot tv ingredients dot text equals to current item dot ingredients. Everything is set. I have done everything here. I have a typo here, but doesn't matter as I see. Let's go to the main activity. In the main activity, now I have these items, and here I've created a function, and inside this function we will take the data here and pass them to the pizza.kt class, the data class. First of all, we have to write something for our recycler view. RecyclerView dot layout manager equals to linear layout manager, and I'm going to pass this. Then RecyclerView dot set as fixed size, and it will be true. And then here item list is equal to array list. Okay, Now we have to go to this class. Sorry, this function. For I in image id dot indices, and instead of this image id you can use names or ingredients, no matter one of these arrays we are using, and it will be just simply 6, as we have only 6 items here. And then now we have to create a pizza. So pizza equals to the data class pizza, then image id, I'm going to pass character I, then name, and again I, and then ingredients, and again I. And item list array dot add our created pizza will go to the oven. Okay, here after this get data we have to set the adapter on our recycler view. So RecyclerView dot adapter equals to the recycler adapter, and then I have to pass this item array list, this one, and I think everything is set. So let's check it on the emulator. Okay, these are our data and it works like a charm. Okay, that was everything about displaying data in the recycler view, and in the next video I will show you how to handle item click listener event. If you satisfied of this video and you want to financially support me, please click on the link down below in the description and buy me a coffee. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to handle the click event listener on the items of the recycler view. In the last video we have created this application together. So here when we are clicking on the items, let's say we are clicking on the layout of the item. So for this we have to set an ID on the constraint layout of the item. If you are using another type of layout, for example linear layout, no matter, only we need this ID. And then let's go to the recycler adapter. Here in the view holder class, first of all we have to initialize this layout. Constraint underscore row equals to item view dot find view by ID, and the type is constraint layout, and r dot id dot constraint row. That's it. Instead of this here, we can just like here, write this constraint layout here, and now we don't need it. Both of them are working. And here now in unbind view holder function, we have to write holder dot constraint layout dot set onClick listener, and here I'm going to write a toast message dot make text, and here I need the context. I can take the context from one of these widgets and by using the holder. So I'm creating a value here. I'm calling it cont, short for context, equals to holder dot constraint layout row dot context. Here I can use this cont as the context. Then the text, the item, then $sign. Now we want to take the name of the item that we clicked on it. So here I have the current item value dot name. I'm extracting the name of the item from this, and then is clicked. Then the duration of the toast, and then dot show. Okay, that's okay. Let's check it on the emulator. Number 2, the item pizza 2 is clicked on 1 and 3. Okay, that's good. And we can do the same for the set on line click listener. So holder dot constraint row dot set on line click listener, and then here view dot online click listener, and I'm going to copy this line and paste it here, and here long, and then here we have to return on click listener and true. And let's check it on the emulator. On line click on the item pizza 6 and on click. On click. Online click. Okay, that was everything about the click event listener. You can instead of these toads write an intent or everything to open a fragment or an activity. Be with me in the next videos and I will show you how to do this. Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to handle the click event listener and display the data of the single item of the recycler view in a new activity. In the previous videos we have created this application, implemented this RecyclerView on it, and I showed you how to handle the click event listener. On click listener and display a toast, and on long click listener and also display a toast. Here briefly I will explain what I've done to handle the click event listener. Here in the XML file that we have created to design this single item, we set an ID for the constraint layout, the main layout of this single row. Then here in the adapter, in the class view holder, we have initialized this layout, and then here in the unbind view holder, we set the function set on click listener for this, and then we have displayed this toast, and also online click listener is here. Now for this video we have to create a new activity, so let's do it. I'm going to call it second activity. Okay, here is our activity, and we have to design the layout of this activity first of all. Okay, the layout is ready, and I will slowly scroll down the codes. If you want to copy them, you can pause the video and copy them, and also you can find the source code in my GitHub link down below in the description. Okay, let's go to the adapter. Here I showed you to have the context. We can take the context from each of these widgets, and here we have created the value, we named it count, and we took the context from this layout. And also I want to show you another way to take the context. Here we need an intent equals to intent. Now we need the context. If you watch here, we have a variable called it with a type of view. So here I can write it dot context, and that is. And then the second activity. Okay. Then here we have to pass the data. So first of all, intent dot put extra the name, image, and the data can be current item. Here we are taking the data from this current item, which is the taken data from the class pizza and from this array list that here we have initialized, and then dot image title. I'm going to press Ctrl D to duplicate it. Here title and name, and here ingredients, and here also ingredients. So here it dot context dot start activity, and we will pass the intent here. Okay, now we have set everything on our intent and we pass it here, and by this we can open the new activity, but we have to extract the data and display them. So let's see what we have till now. Okay, I'm clicking on one of the items, and here we are in the second activity, but the fixed design that we have created for this is here, the pizza one and ingredients and this banner picture. So let's go to the second activity.kt to extract the data. Here equals to get intent, or instead of it you can use the intent as you see here. Now we are taking the data from this intent. First of all, I'm going to create a variable for image and equals to intent dot get a string extra, and then we have to pass the name that here we have set for this item. So I'm going to press Ctrl C to copy it and paste it here. Okay, then the rest. The title, the ingredients. Here we have the title, and here we have the ingredients. Okay, now let's initialize the widgets here. So img underscore, which means the image view of the second activity, equals to find view by ID, the type image view, and r.id dot the image view. Let me check what is the idea of this image view. This is the image view. Let me change it. img underscore second. Okay. Then the rest. TV underscore title underscore second, and here the type is text view. Title second activity. Here TV underscore ing, short for ingredients, and then the second type is text view. Okay, I have an error here. No matter, after build it will be solved automatically. Here now we are going to set this data on the widgets. So img the second dot set image resource, and I'm going to pass this image. It should be integer, so here I'm changing it to integer, and the default value will be 0. Okay, then text view the second for the title dot text equals to the title, and text view ingredients dot text equals to the ingredient variable data. Okay, that's it. Let's check it on the emulator. Yeah, I'm clicking on the item and it will be displayed in the activity. It works like a charm. That was everything about this video. If you're satisfied of the content and you want to financially support me, you can find a link in the description below, and by clicking on that link you can buy me a coffee. Thank you for your support. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to animate the items of the RecyclerView. For this I'm using this application that we have created in the previous video to show you how to use the RecyclerView, but I've duplicated the items twice to have more items here in the application to show you the animation. And as you see, when I'm scrolling up and down, it will be displayed so simple. And we want to set the animation on it to make it better. We will cover 4 different types of animations in this video. Let's start with sliding in. Okay, for this, in the resources package, I'm going to right click. We need a directory and Android resource file. So you can create first a directory and call it anim, and then this, or right click and click the Android resource file, and here choose the animation and then write the name, slide in, and by pressing OK, the folder, the directory here will be created automatically. Yeah, as you see, the directory and the resource file are created at the same time. Okay, here consider this is the item and we want to display it from half outside of the window. Here it will come into the middle of the screen, and with a transparency, a fade in the color until the fully visible. So for the fade, first I'm opening the tag and using the alpha, and then from alpha, and it can be 0, and then to alpha 1. The next thing will be the duration. And I think 500 milliseconds will be okay. The next, the translate from X delta, so minus 100% to X delta 0%, and again the duration. The duration can be the same. Okay, this is the first type of the animation. Now let's go to set it on the recycler view. For this, I'm going to go to the layout, to the list item, the layout of this single item of the recycler view. I have a card view here, and I need an ID for this card view. So I'm going to set an ID and simply card view. That's okay. Then I'm going to the recycler adapter, and here in the view holder class, I'm going to initialize it. Value card view, with the type of card view, equals to item view dot find view by ID and r dot ID dot card view. And then here in the unbind view holder, the end of it is here. I'm going to write holder dot card view dot start animation, then animation utils dot load animation. Then I need the context and the address of the resource animation file. First folder dot card view dot context, and then r dot anim dot sliding, and that's it. Let's check it on the emulator. Okay, now the items are coming by the animation. Okay, let's go to the second type of animation. Here I'm going to click on this sliding and Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and I will rename it to fall down. Okay, here I'm going to keep alpha unchanged, but I will change the translate a bit. So instead of the from X delta, I'm going to use the from Y delta, and just here, and it can be minus 200 to Y delta, and the duration remains the same. And in the recycler adapter, instead of this, I'm going to use the fall down. Let's check it on the emulator. Items are falling down. Okay, let's create the other one. Here again, we need another resource file, and I'm going to call it rotate underscore in. Okay, again the alpha remains the same, and instead of the translate, I'm going to use the rotate. From degrees minus 10, then 2 degrees 0, %, and again we need the duration. Okay, let's go to the recycler adapter and change this to rotate in, and let's check it on the emulator. You see this nice animation. And the last one, scale up. Again, the alpha remains the same, but I'm going to use the scale tag. Okay, from y scale 0 and from x scale 0 to x scale 1 and to y scale 1, and here 50%, and here x again 50%, and the duration the same, 500. And I'm going to close the tag, and in the recycler adapter scale up. Let's check it on the emulator. And this is the animation. Okay, as you see, when I'm closing the application and opening the application, there is no animation here, but when we are excluding, the animation will be appear. If you want to have the animation at the beginning as well, when you are opening the application, you have to do something else, and I will show you here what to do. Here in this animation directory, we need another resource, and I'm going to call it layout animation. Okay, and here instead of this set, I am going to write layout animation. Here between two tags we don't need anything, but here we have to add something. First of all, the animation which will be one of these resources that we have created, for example fall down, and then here we have to add some more items. The delay, which is the delay between the items, by percentage again, 15% is enough, I think. And then the order, it can be normal from top to the bottom, reverse from bottom to the top, and random. I'm going to click the normal here, and then we have to go to the layout, to the activity underscore main, which we have the RecyclerView located, and here layout animation, and then I'm going to select this layout animation. Now let's check it on the emulator. Now when the application is opening, we have the animation, and also whenever we are excluding the items, also we have the animation. As you see, that was the animation. Now two different types of animation are set on this, so let's check it here. And instead of the fall down, I'm going to select the scale up, and here also we have the scale up, so both are the same. Let's check it again. Yeah, you saw the animation. And here, sorry, I have to close the app and open again. Okay, we have the animation, and now by scrolling also we have the animation. And that was everything about the animations on the RecyclerView. If you are satisfied of this content and you want to financially support me, you can find a link down below in the description, and by clicking on the link you can buy me a coffee. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to use the grid view recycler view, just like this. I have 3 rows here and the items are stored in this screen just like this in the card views beside each other. For this video I'm going to use the previous project. Okay, let's do it. First of all, we have to do some changes in the layout because it doesn't make sense to have this kind of layout. This layout is good for the linear type recycler view. So I'm going to click on this, press Ctrl C and press Ctrl V, and I'm going to rename it to grid. Okay. Now I have the same layout here, and I'm going to do changes in this layout. Okay, now the layout is ready, and if you want to copy the codes, I'm going to zoom a bit on the code and slowly scrolling down, and you can pause the video and type them. And also you can find the link of the source code of this application down below in the description in my GitHub. Okay, let's go to the recycler adapter, and here in the uncreate view holder we set the layout on the recycler view, but this layout item, and here I'm going to change it to grid. Sorry, it should be in a small letter. Okay, now let's go to the main activity. Here we have some lines of code. First we declared the recycler view, then here I have recycler view dot layout manager equals to linear layout manager. Instead of this I'm going to type grid layout manager, and by pressing Alt and Enter it will be imported. Here I have to add some items. First of all, the context. Then here I have to write that in a single row how many cards should be displayed. For example, I'm going to write here 2, and let's check it on the emulator, then I will explain the rest of them. Okay, it's just like this, 2 cards in single row, and till the end it will be like that. I can write here 3, and we will see the changes. Okay, it's like this. And the next item that we can add here is the orientation, which can be horizontal or vertical. So if we want a single row here, and we want to scroll from left to right to see the items of the recycler view, we can here write RecyclerView dot horizontal, and the next item is a boolean, which we want to have a reverse layout or the normal layout. So I'm going to write false here. It will be the normal layout, and just like this. Let's see what do we have. Okay, we have now 3 rows as we declared here, and the type is horizontal. Till the end of the items it will look like this. I can write here 2 to see the changes. I have 2, and here 1, and now I have a single row. Just like this. If I change it to vertical, it will be like this. A single vertical column. Okay, and that is everything about this video, but let me show you this one as well, and I'm going to change it to true, and just like this. The first item is on top, pizza one, and now the first item is in the bottom, and by scrolling to the top I can achieve the last item. That's like this. Okay, that was everything about the grid layout recycler view. If you are satisfied of this content and you want to financially support me, please click on the link down below in the description and buy me a coffee. Thank you. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to implement nested recycler view in your applications. Just like this. I have here a recycler view in the main activity, and here 3 more recycler views, and the content is a fake content about the books, bestseller, history and favorite, and you can add more and more categories as you want and you need in your projects. If you are ready, let's get started. For this, here I've copied and pasted some photos here, like 14 photos. And here in the colors, I've added two new colors, dark gray and light gray. And here in the layout, I've created two layouts for the child items, which will be these items, and as the layout of the child recycler view. And here the parent items, and will be this layout as the layout of the parent recycler view. Okay, let me show you the design of these layouts. First of all, let's start with the child item. Here is the item, the single item of the child recycler view. Here I have a card view, and inside the card view I have a constraint layout, and inside this constraint layout I have an image view, just like this. You can copy the codes, or as you want, you can find the link of the whole project in the description below, and by clicking on it you can go to my GitHub and copy the whole project. Then the parent item. This is the parent item. I have a text view here on top for the title, and a recycler view here, and the orientation of this recycler view is horizontal, and the layout manager is the grid layout manager. Here mainly I have a card view, and inside the card view I have the constraint layout, and this text view and the recycler view are inside this constraint layout, just like this. And I set the color of this text view to color white, here you can see, and the text size 25 SPs. And in the main activity I have this layout, the constraint layout, and a recycler view widget, just like this. So simple. Here I'm going to create a new package and calling it models, and inside it I need two data classes. First of all, parent, data class, and here I need a variable for the title with the type of a string, and another variable and it will be a list out of the child data class. Okay, now we are going to create another data class, and here I need value of image with a type of integer. Okay, we don't need these classes anymore, and this and this and this and this. Here I need another package, and I'm going to call it adapters. for the adapters, and inside it I need two Kotlin classes. First of all, the child adapter. Yes, add to git, and here RecyclerView dot adapter and child adapter dot view holder will be the view holder of this adapter, and here I'm going to click on it and create the class inside this adapter class, and it will be again extend of RecyclerView dot view holder, and by clicking on the bulb and pressing the second item it will be okay. And here I'm going to click on the implement members, control, and click on the other items, and okay. Here I need a value, and it will be a list, and I'm going to call it child list. And from the child data class. Okay, get item count will be return of this child list dot size. Okay, and here we have to inflate the layout of this RecyclerView. So when item view equals to layout inflator, from I have to pass the context, so parent dot context, and here dot inflate, and the resource or dot layout alt enter dot child item, and then again let me close it and zoom a bit for you. Okay, again parent and false. Okay, and then return to the view holder class this item view. Okay, here I have to initialize my variables, so value img child equals to, let me declare the type of it here, image view equals to item view dot find view by id or dot id dot image child. This image child is here in the layout in the child item. I have this image view, and the ID of this image view is image child here. Okay, and here I have to set the data on my image view. So first of all I need the value, and I'm going to call it current item, equals to this child list and I'm going to pass the position here. Okay, then holder dot img child equals to dot set image resource, and it will be current item dot image. Okay, everything is done in the child adapter, so let's do the same in the parent adapter. So again, new Kotlin class, and I'm going to call it parent adapter. I'm adding it to the GitHub, and let me zoom. RecyclerView dot adapter, and here I'm going to add parent list, which will be a list of parent data class, and here parent adapter dot view holder. Create the class view holder, and it will be RecyclerView dot view holder, and again the other members. Okay, here return the parent list dot size. Here I have to inflate the layout. I'm going to copy this and paste it here. Just instead of this, I'm going to use parent item, and here instead of this child, I'm going to write parent. Okay, here we have to initialize the widgets. So let me check the IDs. I have here this text view tv underscore title and the recycler view rv underscore child. So first tv title with a type of text view equals to item view dot find view by IDs or dot ID dot tv title, and here val rv child with a type of recycler view equals to item view dot find view by ID or dot ID dot rv child, and that's it. And here again we need this current item equals to, this time we have here this parent list, so parent list, and I'm going to pass the position here. Then here holder dot first the text view dot text equals to current item dot title, and then I have to write more codes for the RecyclerView. So first holder dot RecyclerView child dot set has fixed size true, then holder dot layout manager, and for the RecyclerView child we have to set the grid layout manager, and here I have to pass the context at the beginning. So holder dot item view dot context, then I need a single row, then RecyclerView dot horizontal, and then false. I don't want the reverse layout. Okay, and next holder first let me create an adapter for it. Adapter equals to child adapter, then I have to pass this current item dot child this into it, then holder dot rvchild dot adapter equals to adapter, and I think everything is done here. So let's go to the main activity to set the data into the parent RecyclerView and also in the child RecyclerView here through these data classes. First of all, I need an array list here. I'm going to call it parent items list, and it is the array list out of the parent data class, and that's it for here. And here I have to declare the RecyclerView. So rv parent equals to find view by ID, the type RecyclerView, and r.id.rv parent, then rv parent dot set as fixed true, and then rv dot parent dot layout manager equals to linear layout manager. and here I have to pass the context, so I can simply write this. Then adapter equals to parent adapter, and then I'm going to pass this parent items list, and then here I have to set the data. So I'm going to create this function here. Okay, here I need another list, so I'm going to call it value child items list and equals to array list. Out of this child data class, and we have to store the items into this array list. First of all, child items dot add child data class, and here I'm going to pass some images. So r dot drawable dot book one and three and here 13. Okay, randomly I'm going to add some images, no matter, as you wish. And then here this parent list dot add and parent data class, and as you remember, in the parent data class we had two variables, the title and then the list. So here I have to pass the title first, and I can, as we had it in the example, right, just best seller, and I can pass this child items list. Okay, the data is stored into these data classes, and here I have the data here, and then I have to pass it to the recycler view. So rv parent dot adapter equals to adapter. Let's check what do we have till now. Okay, the first item of the parent recycler view is here in the card view, and we have multiple items in the child recycler view here. So let's add some more items here to the parent recycler view. For this, simply we can copy all of them and here paste them, and here I'm going to press Ctrl R, and here I can copy this and here the second, replace replace, and that's okay. So I can close it now, and let's check it again. Okay, we have these two, and if you want you can change the data here. Okay, now we have different pictures, different books, and if you want again the same, you can Ctrl C and Ctrl V, paste them here, and again the same. And I'm going to change them randomly. Here the first one, here the number like 7, here 11, and here let's leave it unchanged, and here the title can be history, and here the title can be maybe favor. Okay, let's check it. Yeah, bestseller, history, favorite, and it's just like this. You can add multiple items to the parent here, and also multiple items to the child recycler view, just like this. And that was everything about nested recycler view. If you are satisfied of this content and you want to financially support me, you can find the link down below in the description, and by clicking on that link you can buy me a coffee. Thank you. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to use search bar or search view in the recycler view. For this I'm using this project, and if you are following my videos, I create this project for the video nested recycler view, and it was about a fake bookshop gallery. And these are the different categories of the books: bestseller, history, favorite, drama, crime, novel. And here I want to search. For example, I'm typing word V, and here I have favorite and novel because both of them has word V. And here I'm writing best, and here I have the bestseller category. The same for drama or novel. And in this video I'm going to show you how to implement this search view. Let's do it together. First of all, if you haven't watched the previous videos about the RecyclerView and you don't know how to work with the RecyclerView, you can click on this link on the top, or go to the description below and find the related videos to this video. You can watch them and get knowledge about working with RecyclerView. Then come back here and continue this video. Okay, let's start with the layout. Here I'm going to the design section and cancel the top constraint. Then I'm going to add a card view. Okay, as the query hint, I can write search here, but as you see it's not visible here, so for this I'm going to write icon and this one iconify by default. I'm going to set it on false, and here you see it's visible now. So I'm going to test it on the emulator and see what do we have till now. Okay, here is the search view, but it doesn't have any function now. Okay, we need an ID for this, and I'm going to call it just simply search view. Okay, let's go to the main activity. Here we have to initialize the search view. Okay, equal to find view by ID, or sorry, search view, and here are dot ID dot search view, and then here at the end I can write search view dot set on query text listener, and then here I need an object colon and search view dot on query text listener, and then just like this. I'm going to click on the object and implement members. I need both of them, and okay, and here this one we don't need, and I'm going to write return false, and as you see it's written here on query text submit. So when we are using this one, that we want to finally, after writing, submitting the text that we are writing to search, but we don't need it. We need to check the text real time, so we are going to use this one. And here first of all I'm going to write return true, then here I'm going to write the codes. We need a list, and I'm going to call it search list. Equal to array list, sorry, array list out of the data class that we have created for the data of the recycler view. Okay, here. Then here I have to check if this new text is not null. We are going to create a for loop for I in the, we have a list here. I have created this and we are checking if this new text is inside this list or not. So parent list item, and here again I have to write if this I dot title dot we are converting it to lowercase, and here I have to write local dot root and dot contains and new text. So simply we are checking the items of the parent item list and we are changing them to the lowercase, and if it contains the characters that we have typed in the search view or not. So if this condition is granted, we are putting in this new array list dot add this I. We are putting it inside this search list, and then here after this for loop we are checking if the search list is empty, and that means this conditions was not granted and we didn't have anything match with the items of this parent item list. So here I'm going to write a toast message. No data. And then else. We have to pass this data into the adapter. So we are going to the adapter, and here into the body of the adapter class we are creating a function. I'm going to write, call it apply or maybe we can write on apply search. Here I'm going to pass this parent list again. Here we have it, and then here this parent list dot equals to parent list, and then okay, we have to change this to var, and it will be okay. And then notify dataset changed. Let's go to the main activity again, and here adapter dot apply search, and here I'm going to pass this search list, and I think everything is done. Let's check it on the emulator. Okay, here bestseller or seller, or S. For S we have bestseller and history, and maybe R, bestseller, history, favorite, drama, crime, and novel. It's just like this. Okay, that was everything about the search view in the recycler view. And if you are satisfied of this video, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell button to be aware about the new videos. And thank you for watching this video. Hey guys, I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to change the position of the items of the recycler view, just like this. Long click and change the position. Okay, let's go and see how to do this. Here, after setting everything on the adapter and setting the adapter on the recycler view, we need a variable and we'll call it item touch helper. Simple callback. And here we have to add some data. First of all, we have to write in which direction we are dragging the items. So I'm writing here item touch helper up and or item touch helper dot down. Then the next thing that we have to mention is the left and right, the sweeping the item, but we don't want to use it, so we are writing simply 0, and that's it here. And here we need the body of this function. So here I'm clicking on the object and implement members, clicking and checking both of them, and okay. So here we don't need on swipe, and here we are working on move. We have here 3 variables. The first one is our recycler view, the second one is the source position, and the third one is the target position. So let me change the name of this to source. Now we know that this is the source position and this is the target position. Here we have a boolean and we have to create two values to check and extract the position of the item, the source position, and the position that we want to leave it after move. So here equals to source dot adapter position, and here target position target dot adapter position. Then we have to write here collections dot swap, and we have to set it on this item array list. So item array list, and then we need these two values, first from the source position to the target position, and then we have to set it on the adapter. Dot notify item moved from the source position to the target position, and then we have to return it to the function and true. And the last thing is to set it on the recycler view, to attach it on the recycler view. And here I'm going to write this is the beginning parenthesis, and after this I'm going to write item touch helper dot attach to recycler view, and here we will pass the name of our recycler view here. Here recycler view equals to find view by id r.id recycler view, and recycler view. Okay, that's it, and let's check it on the emulator. Okay, here is our recycler view, and I'm going to long click on item number 6, take it after number 2 and leave it, and just like this. That was everything about reordering the position of the items in the recycler view. If you are satisfied of this content and you want to financially support me, you can click on the link down below in the description and buy me a coffee. Hello guys, and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to use the sweep gesture to delete the items of the recycler view. Let's go. For this I'm going to use this project that we have created to learn how to move the items by long click on them. Okay, as you remember, for that topic we have created this val item touch helper, and till here we used the item touch helper dot up or down for moving the position of the items, and we passed 0 for the swipe direction. And now we want to use this, and we left this overridden function empty on sweep, we just moved this overridden function on move. So now instead of this 0, I am going to write item touch helper dot left. Okay, if you want to use the sweep right, you can write just or item touch helper dot right and manage a function or other activity for sweeping to the right direction, like editing or other features. But now in this video I'm going to use only the left side to manage deleting. Okay, when you have only one direction, so you don't need to use this direction. You need to check only the position of the item. So here I'm going to write my adapter, which was this instance of the adapter class, dot I'm going to write here delete item, and I'm going to pass this view holder dot adapter position, and it says that I don't have such function in my adapter, so I'm going to click on it and it will create this function for me in the my adapter class. Here I've passed this item list into the adapter. I'm going to change it to array list, and here we will use it together. Let me zoom a bit. Okay, so what was the name of it? Item list. So items list dot remove at, and here we passed the position into this function, so we are getting the position, just adapter position, and in the next line notify item removed, and again we will pass this value, adapter position. Okay, let's check it on the emulator. I'm sweeping to the left and the item will be deleted. Okay, now we want to manage the background color for this, and when we are sweeping to the left direction, we want to see a background here color with an item. So for this we are going to use an external library. Here is this library, and I will put this link into the description of this video, and you can click on it and come here to see this. These are the data about this function, and here we have the dependency implementation data. So let's go to the project, to the Gradle, and here build.gradle modular app. I'm going to open it, and here down below I'm going to paste it. Then we will sync the app, and if you want to write it manually, I'm going to zoom and you can see. Okay, build is done. I'm going to close this, and in the main activity here inside the body of this function, we have to override another function. As the website says, the GitHub page, we have to override this on child draw. So let's go back and here on child draw, this one, the first one. I'm going to click on it and press enter. So we have everything that we need. And inside it, before this super, we have to do some changes. Again, we are going to the website, and the website says that we need these items. So again, we are going to copy them and going back to the main activity. Here I'm going to paste them, and these are in Java, so we will use the translator, pressing yes, to change them to Kotlin. Okay, here we have two things that we have to implement them. First of all, we are going to the import, and here we have a library. We have to delete it. Remember to delete it. Then we are going back down below. Okay, here we need to create this color. I'm going to click on this and create color value resource. And here this kind of red, I think, is good. And okay, now we have this color into the color file. Here you can see it, and we need this icon. So let's go to the drawbar, right click, new, and vector asset, and here I have it, but you can search for delete and select the delete, and okay. Press next and finish, and it's added here. So we just need to write this name and choose it, and it's here. Okay, let's check on the emulator. What do we have? Okay, I'm going to sweep the item, and as you see, it will be deleted, and we have the icon and the color that we have mentioned, and we can do the same for the right side to edit or do everything we want. Okay, that was everything about this topic, and if you are satisfied of this content and you want to financially support my channel, you can click on the link down below in the description and buy me a coffee. Thank you. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Mohsen and you are watching to the new video of the MKR developer channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to implement expandable RecyclerView without a library. So the app will be like this. I'm clicking on this image view, and the item will be expanded, and by clicking again it will be collapsed, and also the image of the image view will be changed to this, and by clicking again it will be the same as the beginning. So let's do it together. Here in the main activity I have basic requirements for the RecyclerView, like 3 arrays for the title, images, and the descriptions. And if you don't know how to implement a RecyclerView, you can click on this link, watch the video about basic knowledge about RecyclerView, and then come back here. Then I have set the data on the adapter and displayed just like that you see. The layout is like this. I have one image view here as the IMG title, one image view here as the img expand, a text view as the TV title, another text view which has the gone visibility, and I will make it visible for you. It's like here, the description. The idea is to make it gone, and by pressing this button, the visibility of this text view should be visible, and by the second click it should be gone again. Okay, I have a data class here to set the data. I have three values here: title, description, and the image. And in the adapter, again, I have here all of the widgets: TV title, TV description, and img expand and title. Here the data are set on the text view title, text view description, and img title. And here this image view function set onClick listener is waiting for the codes. Let's check what do we have till now on the emulator. The data is set, but there is no action on this button. So first of all, we have to check if already the item is expanded or not. If holder dot TV description dot visibility equals to view dot gone, which means it's collapsed, we have to open it. So holder dot TV description dot visibility will be changed to view dot visible, and the image of the image view should be changed. So holder dot img expand dot set image resource will be r dot drawable dot, here I have it, I see close, and else I'm going to copy these two lines, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. It should be again gone, and this one should be IC expand. Okay, now we have both of them here, and let's check it on the emulator. It will be open and will be closed, and the image of the image view will be changed as well. And also we can have some other items open at the same time. That is everything about this video without using the library. And I have created another video in my channel. You can click on this link and watch it. It's about the expandable text view with using a library. It has its own button and nice animation to open and collapsing, and you can use that text view instead of this normal text view. If you can merge these two videos together and make that project, that's cool. And if you couldn't do this, write down below in the comment box, and I will make a video about that as well. So that was everything about this video, and if you are happy with this content and you want to financially support me, You can find the link down below in the description, and by clicking on that link you can buy me a coffee. Thank you very much. If you find this video interesting, please remember to share it with your friends and give me a thumbs up. And if you have any question, please write down in the comment box below and I will be so happy to answer to your questions. Remember to subscribe to the channel for new videos. Have a good time. See you in next videos. Bye bye.